was late on the break and just came across his back. So the first penalty of the second half goes against Bountiful. Not a ton of penalties in this game. 6 of Mountain Crest in the first half. That was one thing they didn't do all that well. Bountiful only had 2 in the first half. That's only their third. Well, 9 penalties. There've been 10 total. 1 was declined. 1:40 to play and 1:41 to play in the first quarter of this second half, which should be the third quarter.
That was so confusing.
Bountiful again sending everybody. Man wide open, it's Fackrell. Touchdown, Mountain Crest. 21 yards. Bountiful sent the house and nobody was home.
And after all those great catches in the first half to keep drives alive, Fackrell deserves to get a touchdown of his own. Great patience by Caressa, good pickups. Well, he just waits as long as he can to get that ball up in the air and has to float it out there, and Fackrell waits for it. Larson can't bring him down.
Call's kick is good. Mountain Crest with their first lead of the game, 28-21.
Logan Glass would like to say thanks to all of you, our loyal customers. We strive to give you the best value for your dollar using the highest quality products and services. We are the most experienced auto glass facility in the Valley, named #1 glass shop in the state of Utah. Come in for your next windshield. We promise to beat any competitor's price by at least $10. Logan Glass, 905 North Main in Logan.
Well, Mountain Crest with their first lead of the ball game, 28-21. Bountiful started this second half. A slow, methodical drive burned off nearly half of the third period and then were stopped on downs inside the Mountain Crest 20. Mountain Crest took over, and then they ran 5 minutes and 1 second off the clock and got into the end zone, 21-yard touchdown pass. And flags fly and whistles blow.
That's probably going to be offsides on Mountain Crest where that flag came. Yep, that's what it is.
They kicked it away that time. So a 5-yard penalty. Take another look at the touchdown.
Boy, look at the two defenders closing in on Caressa right at the end. Last second, he throws that perfect ball to Fackrell. Fackrell with the sure hands today, score 6.
Fackrell 5 catches, 58 yards and a touchdown. Pickett leading the way, 108 yards and 6 catches and a touchdown. Root also has a touchdown of 53 yards on 3 catches.
You know what I missed at this game?
Huh?
Pier 49 pizza.
Oh my gosh.
They don't deliver Salt Lake.
Pier 49, one of our sponsors, provides pizza with us every game. This is Schmidt on the run. Another good return by Bountiful. They've got a pretty good return team.
Well, they do, and he fields that ball about the 15-yard line.
And there's a flag.
More laundry?
Looks like it's come in late over there on the sideline.
You know, you're worried about a late hit or something like that. Schmidt doing a great job picking his lane. A couple Mountain Crest defenders there with a chance to bring him down, but they just can't do it before he gets upfield.
They called a personal foul on Bountiful.
Whoa.
Or on Mountain Crest. They pointed at Bountiful. Now they're saying it's on Mountain Crest. So they changed their mind, and Mountain Crest with their second penalty of the second half. That's a big one. That one takes it clear out to midfield. The Mountain Crest has not helped themselves in the penalty department today. 8 penalties. Bountiful with only 3, and that one a big one against Mountain Crest. Bountiful with a big pass interference penalty last time they were on defense. Straight ahead, Schmidt, about a yard. Give him 2. He's at 56 yards on 12 carries. There's your SC Needham Jewelers middle of the block sign of the clock as the third quarter ticks down under a minute. 28-21 Mountain Crest in the lead for now. Looking deep downfield, Zollinger working on Caressa, and it's caught by Salazar. Touchdown, Bountiful. 48 yards. Caressa was so worried about the PI call that he just laid off of that one.
Yep, should have pulled him down by his jersey. Well, a big penalty puts him in position to make that big play.
Salazar continues to have a huge game. Mountain Crest has no answer for him. 132 yards and a touchdown, 2 touchdowns on 5 catches. You saw Caressa there at the end of that, just kind of pulling his arms out of the way. Didn't want to get the flag. You might as well get the flag rather than give up the touchdown. We're tied at 28. 47 seconds to play in the third.
Academy, your club, your results, your life.
Dylan Salazar with the 48-yard touchdown grab from Cam Zollinger, and we're tied at 28. Mountain Crest had Caressa. They feel like he's probably their best defensive back playing out there, and he got beat. So here's Hall. Return up the middle. He's got a block or 2, spins off a tackle, and surges forward to the 27. And you can see, we saw just before we went to the break the replay of that touchdown, and Caressa was trying to go in and maybe strip that ball. Then he pulled his hands back because he didn't want the penalty, and that's what allowed Salazar to get away and go for the touchdown. If he had to do it all over again, I'm sure Crest would just haul him down rather than.
Well, it was a really tough catch. Salazar did a great job bringing that ball in.
Yeah, it was a nice throw. Zollinger put it right there, and they're moving Zollinger around in the pocket to keep him away from pressure. Caressa keeps this one as he fakes the inside give. Picks up about 3. Had a player come in and dive on the pile late, and then there was a little bit of extracurricular going on. We'll see if Mountain Crest can answer now. 12 seconds to play in the third period. Mountain Crest will run a play. Cressa fakes the give. Looking underneath, has Rigby. Rigby wrapped up and dropped after a gain of 1, and that's the end of the third period. It'll be 3rd down and 7 for the Mustangs when we come back.
Hi, I'm Bryce with UNI Furniture in downtown Logan, where we have been in business for 80 years. How have we done it? Well, we've had great prices on high quality furniture, and we've had great customer service as well. And remember, it's always a better buy at U&I.
We're tied at 28 as we start the fourth quarter. Mountain Crest was down 14 early in this game, came back to take a 28-21 lead, and it lasted all of about a minute. You see Caressa here as he kind of pulls his hands back.
Well, he just kind of got out of position. You got to be running with him. Tries to get his hands turned around, but then it's too late.
You know, I'm not sure if he was trying to pull his hands back and not get the penalty as much as he wasn't quite sure where the ball was, and so he's just kind of swinging at it and trying to turn his body to look to not get the penalty. And
a big third down now for Mountain Crest, 3rd and 7.
You'd almost rather take the penalty than the touchdown, 15 yards versus 48, right? But Bountiful answers. Mountain Crest has answered Bountiful, and Bountiful answers back. And
it's a ball game.
It's just like teenagers with new phones. Calling, answering, calling, answering, calling, answering. Well, Mountain Crest faces a 3rd and 7 at their own 30-yard line.
Big third down conversion coming up for them. This the momentum, like we talked about before, has swung back to the Bountiful side.
2 possessions for each team in that third period. And the second one is for Mountain Crest is the one they're in now that started in the third period. Both teams burned a lot of time off the clock with long drives. Rigby stays in the block. Caressa runs into trouble. Across the middle's got Pickett, and he drops it right in his hands. Salazar thinks he picked it, but no. It was right in Pickett's hands, and he can't come up with it. Oh, he'd love to have that one back, and he had the first down.
I don't know. That just is not like Pickett.
We've seen him drop a couple today, but he's caught a lot more than he's dropped. 6 catches. And that one was big because it was 3rd down, and that would have given Mountain Crest a first down. Now they have to kick it away. Larson gets away and gets a block. And Bountiful again will have good field position starting at their own 45. I would say that Bountiful's won the special teams battle today.
They have so far, that's true, and they've got to relax over there a little bit. It's great to give a guy a good pop. Take a look at this block here at the top of your screen in just a second. Right there.
Oof.
Yeah, it's a great block, but you can't be taunting the player who's laying on the ground. And that's what happens right afterwards. That's one of those dumb penalties that you could avoid.
Well, they say he stepped out of bounds shy of the 45-yard line. Schmidt wrapped up at the line of scrimmage and falls forward for a yard. I think if Bountiful and Larry Wall had their way, and this would be an 11-minute, 30-second drive ending with a touchdown as the time ran out. Now you'll remember that Bountiful opened the second half with a drive that ate up 5.5 minutes. But they came up empty in that one. Zollinger keeps, pitches out to Schmidt. He's looking for the edge, can't get to it. No gain.
Forced Bountiful into a passing situation on 3rd down and 9.
Caressa in that first half, 262 yards passing. In this second half, he's got 52 yards passing. 62. Check that. 3rd down for Bountiful. Zollinger in trouble. Can he get to the edge? No. Hauled down out there by Brady Lowe. Zollinger still down. Looks like maybe a cramp. He looked like he might have more running room than he did. Only his second rush of the game. That one's for 3 yards. You see Lowe just getting there. Zollinger still down on the sideline. Yeah, he's got a cramp or 2.
I think he's got a cramp in both legs. They're working on both right now.
Number 8, Pulowski.